Weird. So what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I got a crash message, but nothing happened. Looks like everything's fine. No jinx. How's it going, everybody? We are once again back at it in the courtroom kerfuffle. Order in the court! Bang. Hell yeah, contempt of court in progress. Hell yeah. Hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys had a nice weekend. The name is Ace P. Caswell. I am the Metaverse Navigator and Odd Jobber Extraordinaire, as always. Oops, it's good to be back. Just woke up again? Oh man. Gonna have to wake up again tomorrow too, you know? It's not easy. But we gotta do it. How's your weekend? I ended up like... I was just about to drink, thank you. I was just about to... Tell me about it. I had things I wanted to draw. Yeah, on Friday, I was gonna... So what's up, Zan? What up, Toma? What up? What did I miss? Bjorn? Bjorn? I worked on Friday, so I ended up being really all tuckered out after work and then family dinner. And I just had no power because I also was on a minimum sleep of like 3 hours. So I couldn't do anything except sleep. And here we are on a Monday. Hope you guys had a decent Monday and a nice Sunday. I had a nice Saturday myself. It was my offline friend's birthday, so I went over. And we had a really nice time. We played. What was it we played? We tried the new City of the Wolves. The new Fatal Fury game. Fell off a ladder for the weekend. Fun. I mean, your butt hurts. Oh no, I can't believe your butt hurt, buddy. I'm sorry. At least you fell on your butt and not on something more vital. Then again, if you fall on your butt, that is kind of a danger to your tailbone, so I hope that's okay. I fell on my tailbone once. It hurt. And I couldn't speak for a few minutes. It's the shock. And your left leg, damn. Or you don't have your ladder certificate? If you're not ladder certified? I had to be ladder certified for an older job. Thankfully, never had to actually use it. One, two. Is the game audio too loud, I wonder? October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom 4. Right, this is the day after. This is the courtroom case now. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. I got scared knocking down a couple wasp nests and fell. That's dangerous. I mean, obviously, you'll be scared. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Guilty Gear Leo did not do it, Your Honor. He really didn't. Man, speaking of Guilty Gear, did I... Oh yeah, I told you guys. I tried out City of the Wolves. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I really like it. I really enjoyed it. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I expected to like Preacha, the new female character, who is a practitioner of Muay Thai. You love Ronaldo? It's funny. Not me nor my offline friend played Ronaldo. We just didn't care about that guy. We did do a Ganachi mirror match And my offline friend, did not know anything about Ganachi and didn't even watch the trailer. So everything he did, game volume sounds good. Okay, great, thank you. My offline friend just like he lost his shit, like laughing at Ganachi's moves. Salvatore Ganachi. Really funny character, really amusing. Preach COTW. Is City of the Wolves even doing well right now? I don't even know if it sold well. I'm hoping it did. It flopped and said, wait, oh shit, really? Damn. Oh no, that's bad. 5,000 players. How much do they have daily? That's Preacher, by the way. Preacher is like Futaba, but with Muay Thai. Literally. She's basically Futaba from Persona 5. I really like the game. The graphics are awesome. They're way better than King of Fighters. And the new SPG system is kind of like Drive Impact, but way more fun to use and not as annoying. 300C concurrent. It's not too bad, but then again, you are talking to a guy. It's me. I'm the guy who was looking at what 20 to 30 players max concurrent for DOA 6, and based on that, fired up the game to see if he could get a few matches. Because he just wanted to play Dead or Alive. I think DOA 5 has like less than 10 concurrent fighters. How do you call it? Concurrent players? CCP? Kind of like fighters more, CCF. A year or two ago, I found a few games for Marvel 3 on Steam. I like hell, but I found a few guys. Yeah, the connection really isn't good. I think for that one. It wasn't even good on the PS3 either. I don't know how it was on PS4. I never played it online on that. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. It's kind of funny. How is it always just Edgeworth versus Wright? Like the only lawyers there. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. But Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Detective, if you would, briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during their morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios here was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Did we give him a New Yorker accent last time? I forgot. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Leo from Guilty Gear Strive. Or Revelator 2. Maybe Edgeworth goes out of his way to be the prosecutor every time Phoenix tries to defend. It could be that he wants a rematch. Yeah, it's possible. And a young woman, the production assistant. prosecutors are also lawyers? I think so. I'm assuming they are. Right? Bro's getting court sniped every time he queues up. Oh no. Oh my god. That's really funny. What if Edgeworth thinks we're the ones sniping him? We're court sniping. We only realized he was the prosecutor about halfway through getting evidence. Attorneys who work for the government. I mean, aren't defense attorneys also... I mean, a lot of them work privately, but when a government assigns you a lawyer to defend you, I mean, that's a government worker too, right? That sounds like it is. So it's like lawyer wars. Yeah, it's like lawyer advance wars. Yeah, you have to send your units out. Uncle Ben, were you also in the lawyer wars? Luke? What the fuck am I gonna say to that? Young woman. Also, pardon my French. Just a Luke, that's what I have. No, I didn't. What? AI voice? No, I did not. I said that. That's like the one of the things I remember how to say from the film. Use the force, Luke. It's not. It's like Americanese. I need to actually practice. I can only do the Luke bit. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to a later that day, 5 p.m. 4 hours later. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No, I'm okay. I get it. There's no need to. How are you, Lord, by the way? Just saying, you don't have to answer if you don't wish to. I'm good. I'm way better today. All rested, had a nice dinner earlier. Homemade chicken nuggies. Made them by like processing chicken in a blender. Good stuff. I'll skip it. I think I can probably remember that. Meta-free kingfish feast. Oh, Meta-free kingfish. Guy, like feasting. Feasting, that's the word. Bro threw live chickens. I didn't. That's not what I did. Lava. I'm gonna end up doing that in a friggin' karaoke at some point. I'm telling you. I love chicken. Every time I go to the gym, I order a tray of chicken right after from the Chinese place. Oh, marinated, I assume? Oh man, I love the marinated chicken. That's so good. So the murder weapon was a spear? The Ace Attorney. That's right. I would do like a cool, I don't know, funny idol salute at this point, but I'm not 3D. You're gonna have to imagine it. Might be suffering from an inflated ego, but I feel like I have more muscle on my arm than I previously did. Just the one arm? Just the one? Spear murder. How medieval! Samurai spear added to the court record. You only do please don't do like that crazy, like that. Bajorn, come on, man. Someone is already doing it on, I think, friggin', I don't know, Reddit or some shit. It looks terrible. Looksminning guy? Is that what he's called? It's the guy who he got like incredibly buff and he has like one part of his neck all buffed up like a bodybuilder and the other part is not. He looks like a monstrosity. He did do he did his neck, yeah. Like the one side. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. He does look like Quasimodo, man. It's such a shame. Like, he's putting so much effort into looking like a freak. Not cool like you guys, you meta freaks. You guys are cool. Don't do the one arm. Don't be like him. Don't be like a Redditor who's up to prove something to other Redditors. For an upvote. Or for a Reddit gold kind stranger. Hey, don't... Oh my god! Don't get used to it. That question is... I mean, look. Anyone's cooler than a Redditor. But my demon arm is looking inherently stronger already. Wait, is that not the right voice? But my demon arm is inherently stronger already. Is that the kind of voice you want for that? It looks fascinating. It does, yeah. What did the security lady at the guard station see? Amazing for movies. He should pursue a career in acting. You know, you might be right about that at least. He's just a fan of Resident Evil monsters. Honestly, yeah, he could play the part of Birkin if he put on a few more, I don't know, pounds, I guess. What did she see? That's the thing. People that keep saying, I don't think Edgeworth has a case here. Can you do like a remake Cloud? Yeah, I think so. Oh, my Japanese headache. But my demon arm is inherently stronger already. Tifa. Aerith. Get a life. Get a grip. What did he say to Mr. T in the elevator? Let's call the security officer to the stand. Does Tifa love Cloud Strife? I mean, she certainly has like certain feelings for him, that's for sure. They had stuff together since they were kids. And I think there is like a romance thing going on. I never actually finished FF7, so I can't specifically tell you. And I did not play the remake because I heard the remake is more like a sequel make than an actual remake. So I'm not playing that just yet. I have to play FF7 first. So I'll do that later. Could you finish FF7? Sure. I'll have to just restart it on stream. See, that was a kind of a thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do FF1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. But 2 kind of discouraged me. I don't feel like playing 2 anymore. Even though the music was really nice. Pseudo-romance is pretty annoying. I'm just streaming, but my modded install kept crashing. Your modded install kept crashing. I wonder why. It's like that word modded is like the one that's in red in like this Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney text box. Slams my hands on the table. Just because it's modded is the reason it's not working or something. There's probably something clashing in there. In Food Wars? Shokugeki no Soma? Damn. The main girl admitted she likes the main guy in the very last panel of the manga? You mean, Alice? Nakiri Alice? The girl with the god tongue? Well, at least she admitted it. Wait! Wait, so the meat girl did not win the food war? Anina. Oh, Alice is her sister with the short hair. Right, yeah. Erina. So that means the brown girl with the meat love was discarded. She didn't win the food wars. Will the witness declare her name? Old bag. No one wins because she just admitted to her feelings. She didn't even say it out loud. She didn't... Wait, so she didn't confess. She just confessed to herself? God.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please. Poor Edgeworth.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Remember the last guy? Yeah, Red White was also a character. Oh, perchance are you referring to my person? That's his weakness?
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Her actual last name is Oldbag? Your Name? You mean the popular 2016 release Your Name? Is that what you meant to say, Ace Caswell? Oh, Kimi no Na wa by... Forgot his name. Yeah. That's exactly what I meant.
Just call me Even when I was young, I was old back, but not see how all the children would make fun of me. Just believe it. There was this boy in the counter that he called me an old bag. Well, just
all right. Oh, wait, he's objecting. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. She needs to audition for a VTuber immediately. She'd do so well. Are you talking about Grandma? Oh, I mean Old Bag? Yeah, she would. She's a yappa.
Oh my god.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, say I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Witness account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5.
Let's see. Waiting for a TTS to arrive.
Objection. My client's pants were already aced before the murder happened.
They were aced? No. It can't be. Almost aced means they weren't aced. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. On the day of the murder. On the day of the murder. Well, we know she was there, so there's no need to press that.
Her old Ham and the rest had been doing a run-through
There since the morning. We know this, I believe, right? We know this. Yeah, he told us. He was there in the morning and they went to sleep.
Had some errands to run that morning.
I want to press this one. What kind of errands did you have?
Hold it!
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
No, I don't. Answer the question. Huh? Actually,
I was watching poor Hammond Powers observing, you know?
Oh. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Yeah, I remember she was there in the background for that.
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
Not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Yes, it...
Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there until 5.
I think I want to get a clarification on that. Pierce through the chest, that we know that. Guide map to the studios, we know that. The gate was taken at 2 p.m. We knew that he walked there, and that's the weapon of killing. Let's press this. So you're watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course. I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipperwapper.
Snipperwapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? You can do that. So lawyers can just have support people like right next to them, and they can also object for them. That's kind of funny.
So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well.
Assistance. But can they object? Have you seen how Dub Edgeworth once again sounds like a British American? Why can't Japanese people just embrace the British accent? Love and Deep Space is not Japanese, but you get one. How is that? Is Japan a California court? Their assistants? Was got like a whole team with them. I know that they have like a whole team, like an entourage, like people. I saw the Amber Heard people. They had like a team of lawyers, and each lawyer had their own day doing stuff and fumbling royally. Oh yeah, Americanese, British, yeah, Britanese, I suppose. Right, yeah. I think it's fine. I like this. The pompous Britness works for Edgeworth. Thank you for the headpad, by the way. They cannot object, I believe, but yeah, having a more experienced lawyer babysit the new ones during their trials is usual. So that's why Mia was there for Phoenix when he was lawyering it up. She didn't object for him, did she? I don't think so. He still pronounces the R's.
The murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by right at 2 p.m.
Here's the one. Drawing. 2 p.m., you're sure?
Sure as spit. Well, who was the man? You try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers.
See, I think I'm gonna show the picture to this. The Powers photo. This photo shows the man in costume, so we can't actually know that it's Powers. How long has that Jack Black toy image been there for? A few weeks. Just a few weeks. Oh wait, no, I think it's like 2 weeks max. Right? About 2 weeks. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna object with the photo. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. He got it right. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Diabolic Lovers will never be released on PC, let alone with English translation. I already forgot what that is. That's another BLVN or something. I like how much less serious Edgeworth appears once we've already found out he can be beat. Yeah, it's pretty amusing, isn't it? But he's just actually just had it with these ridiculous people. Which is understandable, considering how much he has to deal with them.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. Oh, he doesn't want to call her old bad. Old bag. Watch your mouth. Edgeworth is a mighty opponent. I'm sure he is. He has some pure logic. He even gets a double autopsy. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Knows the old man. Of course I have proof.
She does? What? Huh? Even he's surprised. Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal.
Oh. Hey, what up, Vera? I shall bring truth. As the ace attorney. She's rage baiting live in court. She is.
He didn't even give it a second look.
These are among my favorite games. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I've been playing this like nonstop. It's so fun. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Let's see. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Right. You can see here. The spear is broken. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm hiding it. Let me move myself. See on the above me there, to my left. That's the spear broken. That's importante. Interesting. I'm concealing evidence! Guards! No, I didn't mean to do it. Is this big head? What am I supposed to do? Okay, how about... Is this better? Just a little Japanese reaction face on in the background. Ooh, Robuddy barely has any script. Oh my god. All right. Zoom in. Yep.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Wait, he didn't tell us this. The spear is broken. The truth is unspoken. The spear is broken, the truth isn't broken. I even forgot. Oh my god, I've forgotten my name. I don't know the reason or what is the season. I'm standing here holding this blade.
Apparently he sprained his ankle. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg.
It doesn't multiply. Yeah, I know. It doesn't. I'm sorry. Oh, that is interesting. But wait, I want to see something. He was walking to Studio 1. The camera's that way. Where was he walking from? The employee area? Here? On the right? So he's walking left to the studios. Okay. I thought maybe he's walking right to the employee area or something. Because the camera's on the left. So he'd be going to the left, which he is.
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
But wait, that's not exactly... No, that's not... See, I thought what he's doing there is dragging both of his feet. Like, you can't tell. I thought it's just the pants are like very long and the person wearing them is someone else who is not as tall as Mr. Will Powers, aka Leo from the Guilty Gear series. I thought it's just someone shorter, not that his ankle is sprained. It doesn't look specifically sprained to me like this. No, it doesn't make any sense. Why would he go with a sprained ankle to kill another guy? Makes no sense. You joke? It's fine. You put it back now. I just want to see more Ace. Okay, fine. I did not. It was none taken. It's all good. Don't worry about it. He's Jodan. He's joke. I think that's about it, right? That's about the size. Might have been bigger, but it's fine. We can keep it like this for now.
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Yay, roboty's back. Yeah, that's right. The man in the photo. Never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Let's press that.
Hold it!
I don't have anything to say. Hell yeah. That's funny. Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. Up and up. You today ever was one about each other pointing fingers?
Mr. Wright, please, for all sakes, try not to upset the witness. Nobody wants to hear the babble. I think Edgeworth has met his match. That's funny.
That morning, doing the run-through of the action scene. Hold it!
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, the poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
What exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then?
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Trip and fall?
Yeah, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt.
Are you kidding me? She kissed his boo-boo?
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Broke one of the props. I do want to hear more about that.
Hold it!
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Oh, that's good. It's good that I pressed that. I guess he did say I should press everything. She's really useful. Healing people, duct taping. Yeah, she's like a support character. She's like a genuine engineer and healer. Engineer. She's just like Team Fortress 2 Engineer when you really think about it.
He sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Need a dispenser here.
I got a dispenser for you, Sonny. Let me kiss that boo-boo for you. Hold it!
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. Need a teleporter here.
We need a teleporter right here.
He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Wait! So she knows we have an alibi for him going to sleep then. She's the alibi for that.
Whippersnapper snapping my...
Whippersnapper
sapping my sentry.
So he just ended up sleeping it off. That's interesting. But it wouldn't have made sense. She watched them until 1 p.m. Then he went to take a nap. And an hour and a half later, he went back with the costume to stab the guy with the spear? That makes no sense. Come on, lady.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Even our honor? Which is?
Where's this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in a steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Do I have anything to object with? They don't really have proof, I would say. But there has to be something. I must have something, right? Time of death 2:30. Guide map to global... Card key for studio employees. The murder weapon. How about the break with the shaft? Could that help? Use your mega brain. I don't know about this picture. It didn't seem right to me in the first place. And the spear. Would a flimsy spear really be able... I mean, I guess maybe the duct tape is strong enough. It's still like this. I want to object.
Hold
Hold it right there.
We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
I don't know about that. It always struck me as weird the way Edgeworth holds his paper. You know, I just thought about that. He only holds it with one hand. Maybe, I guess, less sprites to make or something. But it's like a person holding one page, and to keep it firm and not bendy, he would bend it towards him. I mean, I've done that before myself, so I know why he would hold it like that. I hold papers like that. Well, why do you do that? Why do you do this? Some sort of freak? So if no one else went to the studio. Are you an Edgeworth wannabe, maybe?
Then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
I don't know.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30.
Yeah, that's true. We know this. Pierced with the chest by a spear. Just like seeing the held up crease. I think they look cool like that. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's understandable. Huh.
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking? Huh. Right.
No one else went there.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Everyone was in the employee area before then.
So, okay, so the spear broke in the morning. Then they all went to have lunch, so I assume at about 12. Then she got to her station at about 1.
I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Hold it! Are you sure? Objection! The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. That's funny. I didn't expect that coming out of Maya. Maya? Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. True?
This is the beginning, isn't it? Yeah. We know that the time of death is 2:30. We know the only person I saw before then was Will Powers. That seems a bit weird to me. No one else went there. To the studios. Wait. But what about the production assistants? She wasn't there? The only people there were Will Powers and the other guy, Jack Hammer? No one else. That's a bit weird. Would she have seen them, I wonder? But how do I prove this? How do I prove it's the only person going in? But she doesn't have any proof that it's him. Not really. He went to sleep. Was it in the picture then? Is it the card key? No, we can't. We can't look at the... We can't check the card key. I mean, I would have checked the card key history, but we can't. Would it be the card key? Oh, the photo would be 2, right? No, but it's 2 p.m. It's 2:30. It's photo 2. Wait, what about photo 1? Was photo 1 not needed then? 2 p.m. So in 30 minutes they already had the... Where's photo 1? Let's try to object with this, I guess. Let's try this. Something's not right. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the studios. For the studios, right?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know it means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2. Ah, there we go.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order in the court. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Around the world, around the world. Yep, that's right. Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fires twice. Fired twice. Oh, okay, we got an ad break going on. Wait a minute. What's up? You got something to say to me? We got a few minutes for the ads to finish. Why would that man try to kill Larry's ex-girlfriend? Something's not adding up. Wait, no.
Ladies and gents, we got it in the bag. We got this in the bag.
Did you guys try Fatal Fury City of the Wolves? Man, I really want to get the... You did not? I think it's fun. I should get it, but I think I'm going to wait for a sale. Game isn't doing so hot right now. I heard, yeah, someone in chat said so earlier, and that's really sad because the game is really freaking cool. I really like it. I think I like it more than Street Fighter 6 in general. But I do wanna get a little better at it before I say a bit more. Actually, I might need to actually acquire it first because I only played it at a friend's place. And I don't know, I kind of want to wait for a sale. I don't usually buy games day one anyway.
Never pay more than $20 for a game.
Does not seem many people did it, yeah. Did you hear Gigi Murin is also ace? Is her name Gigi or Gigi? I keep forgetting how it's pronounced. Also, I heard about it. I heard. It's not like... it's not something I care about that much. But it's pretty funny because she keeps talking about yaoi all the time, so I have no idea how that's a thing. But whatever. She's acing it! Maybe it'll pick up momentum after Evo. I hope so. Because it seems like Evo Japan, they really liked Ganachi there. Salvatore Ganachi.
Salvatore!
Yeah. Talk about other things too. Like what? Like God Hand? Hell yeah. Oh God. Did you guys see Adi Shankar's new tweet? You know how Adi Shankar tried to defend himself after the DMC anime? And by trying to defend himself, he talked about how he thought he's gonna be the savior of Devil May Cry. Yeah, he talked about, oh, I would have revived something else, like God Hand or Darkstalkers, and like, oh God, please no. Please no. I saw that tweet and was like, oh God, why would you mention God Hand? Please don't do that. Please don't do this. I don't want to see more God Hand from you. Oh no, what is this short? Did you see Max wearing his costume? Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, because Salvatore asked Max, hey Max, what's your jersey outfit size? Excuse me. And I think he gave it to him, and then he sent to Max a Salvatore. Yep, there it is. Aura farming with Ganachi. Pretty neat. I can show it.
Wait, Chad, I got a box. I'm gonna go open it. Somebody named Salvatore Ganachi. Maybe like Italian or something like that. This is within minutes of me posting this video. Hello, Mr. Dude. I'm a huge fan of your content. May I ask for your size in tracksuit?
Tracksuit, yeah.
For you. Mr. Ganachi, I wear a large.
He's a very tall person. I know. I took a photo with him. But he's very tall and very thin. So large makes sense, I guess. With love, Salvatore. Did his father main
What a
Maxi too?
sweetheart, okay?
I hope not.
He sent a picture of himself. It's one of the pictures. What the hell? Thank you, Ganachi.
That's funny.
I'm just gonna put these pants on over my pants. Damn! It even has his logo on it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is Salvatore Ganachi brand.
Fully equipped to your chat. With the hat, this is gonna be a lot. Oh, wait! I have the best hat for this. Where is it? Where's the
It's
hat?
funny because when I played City of the Wolves with my offline buddy,
I need a bigger one.
he said Salvatore looks like Max.
Fighter's Edge hat.
He doesn't even know this thing happened. I didn't even get to
This hat's
tell
too
him.
Small for my...
Too small for his brain.
It's just gonna be aura.
Ali
at this
G.
point.
Wow, that's a reference.
Just going to be aura.
Well, he's not gonna do the funny little dance.
Oh, I see the vision. Pats are short. I'm too tall. Shut up. Bye.
Sign and truck. Ah, what was that noise? Anyway, good stuff. Good stuff. Same person. Let's play more Phoenix Wright. We're suing a lady. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, it's a British property, so of course I know it. I'm British after all. Oh, you're British? That's news to me. Are you sure about that? That means 2 people went by. You're defending a lion man from being sued, actually? Oh, right. I don't know, I'm so used to counter investigating and just accusing the witnesses of being murderers themselves that I forgot I'm defending someone. All in a day's work in Japan-California law.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help?
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. The bouncer! Nice! Oh my god, I got it at the last minute. At the edge of my eye, I saw this, like, this thing that looked... What a... I need like a compilation made of all the times I got it.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Eh?
Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Mr. Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Man, this judge just... Poor guy. What a job.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Oh. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Poor guy.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person.
Who is he?
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. Hold it!
Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. Look closely at every one of the photos that security cameras take.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes.
They keep telling you to? But those computers are just so frustrating. Oh my god. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Good lord.
Now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in the photo you raced?
A fanboy.
A fanboy? Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection! Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employer.
That's the drain we saw! The Metal Gear Solid, the entryway for the friggin' hangar. Are you kidding me? The vent, yeah. Snake, try getting into that vent or something. What the? Yeah, that vent. Are you seeing it?
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks.
Like the reverse of Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Oh. So it was 3 kids wearing the wearing the Steel Samurai costume that killed Jack Hammer. Kids? So on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
but who was the one who held the spear? It has to be the top one. Only the top one has access to the shoulders. And then he puts his hands through them. But this is a singular child. What? A 2nd or 3rd grade kid?
Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that way. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, we can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. That's why he was dragging his feet. He was wearing... Wait, why would a 3rd grade boy... Could he actually have done that? That would make sense why the pants were being dragged on the ground. Like both of them are being dragged, not just the one with a sprained ankle. It's not impossible for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Is it? It's a prop. It wouldn't be heavy.
As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? Sacrista. A cold one for me, I'm tired. Oh, here you go. Luke? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information.
Did you like Star Wars ad for Sylvester Crystal? The old ones? Yeah, the old ones were pretty funny. Yeah, I like them. Or is there a new one that they made?
No forgetting vital information this time.
I feel like forgetting vital information is just the way things are in this trial system. There might be a new one. They should make one with Vader. Darth Vader! I know that character! Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? I clapped when I saw him! You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio, I was sleeping, honest. He's a little green man with a glowing stick. Tell me straight, in June of all times? Come on, man, be a little prideful. Tell it to me gay, dude. Tell it to me that way. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
Proud of being British. That's great. That's fantastic.
What?
You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone who wanted to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me?
That's interesting. I don't know. I could imagine. I'm thinking about other stuff, considering how big fans can be fans of something. Anyone would like to go to the Harry Potter set and like steal a wand or something, you know? It makes sense to me, but maybe he doesn't think of it that way. By the way, did you guys know Daniel Radcliffe like accidentally broke like 37 wands? It's pretty funny to think about. He kept using them like a makeshift drum stick. He would drum on things and they would get broken. It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Who is Daniel Radcliffe? That's like your main British export, dude. He's the actor that played Harry Potter in the Harry Potter films. You know, the guy who goes, "Run!" And then the other guy goes, "Harry!" That guy. No, our main British export is Black Butler. No, that's from Japan. Prop Master probably hated him for breaking all those wands. Yeah, I think so. But I think they probably learned to like just have like 5 extra on hand every day or something. You could even see like behind the scenes footage of like from the end of the 3rd movie where he's just sitting on a rock next to the lake. He's just drumming to himself on the rock. He's like supposed to be 13 years old or something, but he's probably about 15 maybe, because it took some time to make those films. Nick! What are we gonna do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right! It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Is that the... Ah, that's the game? But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Oh,
I forgot to do the sigh.
Order! Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
The assistant girl didn't seem like the type to kill. The grade school boy makes sense because, as I said, the costume didn't reach all the way down to the legs, to the feet. The boy is too short, 10 years old. If it was a mishap, like maybe if he killed on accident because he thought it's like an episode, like the magistrate was wearing the costume, right? He was in costume. So the kid wore the steel samurai outfit. He thought maybe he's doing the right thing by killing the steel magistrate once and for all. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I don't know if they have crazed children here in this setting. The security lady, I don't think that's her. She doesn't seem like she would have done it, even though she doesn't really care for Mr. Will Powers. She obviously liked Jack Hammer way more. I did cosplay the boy who lived when I was a young boy. It was a great event. You did. Maybe she liked too much and I yawned her away. I don't know. Maybe you're right. But she would have been in the guard station from 1 p.m. and nobody saw her walk. And there's no evidence. And the only evidence we do have of someone crossing that road is a kid being photographed. To me, it seems like the grade school boy is the best bet. I'd like to know how tall they are. Why would she drag her feet in the steel samurai outfit? It's funny because you choose your house beforehand. My sister picked Slytherin for us, but you still go through the whole hat thing, so everyone paused and chuckled when me, dressed as Harry, got sent to Slytherin. Yeah. I don't know. And I don't think the assistant girl did it anyway. She doesn't seem like the type that would do something like that. And that's like the only instinct it's kind of meta, but it doesn't seem to me, in terms of how the game is set up, how the world is set up, that the assistant girl would be the killer. No, no, that's not possible though. We know that there was a wound. We know there was a murder weapon. There was a hole in the evil magistrate's outfit where he was pierced through the chest, and that's the cause of death. It's in the autopsy report. Would a kid not have been able to carry this? Is it really too heavy for a kid to walk around with? If you are so much smarter than I am, then how come you haven't solved the case yet? And well, I'm working on it. My instincts are telling me it's the grade school boy. But on the other hand, I want to blame the security lady because that seems like she has the most... how do I say this? She has the most stuff against Jack Hammer. She's been working here for years. She could have erased... No, that doesn't make any sense. We can only follow her word about there being a kid that went in there. Only her words, because the data was expunged. It was deleted. So it could be her. Today was the release date of the coolest Mario Kart clone yet. I made space for it on my calendar, and just a few hours before release, it got delayed. What a shame. My word. Wait, isn't it for the Switch 2? Did you already get a Switch 2? Is the Switch 2 out yet? I don't know. My instincts are telling me to blame the security lady specifically because there's no additional data. Steam? There's a Mario... Oh, you're talking about Garfield Kart? Are you talking about the new Garfield Kart? Garfield Kart 2? It's these two. It's a toss-up between these two. I could take the blame. I guess I can take like two of these, but I'm gonna blame the security lady. I think that makes sense. But I think it's the grade school boy. And I have ways to prove that using the photo. I'm going to blame the boy. I'm going to blame the boy because I think that's the right choice here. But let's see what they say. I think it's going to get postponed until like tomorrow, so we won't be able to actually finish this case right now. F them kids, exactly. As Michael Jordan said. It was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Bah. Come on, but he's got like short, stubby little legs. Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with a steel samurai. Yeah. So? You gotta explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? He went to the dressing room and took it. No. It's explainable. Maybe? How about absolutely, Nick?
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
Fine. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well, go ahead.
Hey, Regulus! Ojo-sama Reido? You guys are Ojo-sama? Wait, did you guys turn Regulus into an Ojo-sama? It's the pantsless mage, that's right. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you again for the raido, Reg-chama. Let me chat you out. You want me to sing the Ojo-sama song? Hey, how's it going, Karn? Also, thank you for joining the meta world. Also, what's up, Witherman? You might know me from Regulus's TRPG sessions. That's right. Yeah, what Ojo-sama song, actually? Which song are you talking about? Can you sing the Ojo-sama song? Which one? Good night, Ojo-sama. Oh, is that the butler? Oh. Oh, no. Not that one. Oh, no.
6 of Regular Soul's viewers reporting for duty.
Thanks, Soldier 76. Ugh, that one. Isn't it a black butler thing? Or is it not? I forgot. No, it's a Korean thing. It seems like it is. It seems like a black butler thing. It has butlers in it. K-pop group. Guy on the left seems to be cosplaying Claude. See, that's what I'm saying. Wait, so is Regulus gonna sing in Korean? Wait, this idol group is called ASMRs with a Z? Hanukkah and Need More Cash? Or is that the name of the song makers? That's a funny little name. Regulus hates Korean? Damn. On Pride Month? Can't say that. Anyway, for those who don't know, the name's ASP Caswell. I'm the Metaverse Navigator and Jobber Extraordinaire. No, that's not what I did. That's not what I said. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put anything in my mouth. Especially not bulldog Korean noodles. Because they're too spicy. Actually, I don't even know. I haven't tried them. All the K-dramas I've seen has had no gay characters. I don't think that would be. I want to say I don't think that would be popular with the female viewers it targets, but I would be wrong. And again, I don't know what. I believe you are ASP Castle Metaphor Navigator. That's right. I'm gonna Google the slur for bulldog eaters and call A's that. Oh my god, man! I can't believe you're gonna call me a spicy noodle eater. That's like on Pride Month. You'd like it if you want. I can even make it with milk for you. No, it's fine. I'll just try it and then see what happens. You know, my offline friend gave me. You gotta stop saying that. Oh, I'm sorry. It's kind of funny to say that. No, don't censor that. Spicy noodle eater? Come on. Korean to English.
매운 국수 먹는 사람.
Spicy noodle eater.
I can't believe you called me that. Bro. Start kissing men now and you'll get the pride joke pass. Never mind. I'm gonna stop it right now. I'm sorry.
You like men. Can see into my mind.
Security lady. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, I'm playing Ace Attorney right now. You guess you can see that from the screen right now. It's right there. And I'm currently blaming a security lady for murder. So that's great. Hope you're doing okay, Ace-chan. Can we please have a moment of silence for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. This is actually quite important. Men's Mental Awareness Month. I hope you guys actually care. Those who need help, make sure to always call for help when it's needed. It is actually important. It's very important. As men, we are very used to bottling things up because that seems to be the right way. But you should actually, no joke, unironically, this is real. You should ask for help if you need it from a trained professional. Moment of silence for it, since men are silent about their emotional base. Exactly, yeah, I know. Men are usually very silent about this stuff. So yeah. So do I get like the do I get the pass to make jokes with that too now? Is that okay? I'm gonna see how I can work that in. It is important though. It really is. Security lady. It was the security lady. Wendy Oldbag. I have no trauma dumping rules, so I can't talk about. Oh yeah, we do have a no trauma dumping rule, so we can't talk about your fifis here. I'm sorry about that. I do. I'm. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. I do usually try to keep the mood and vibe here usually nice and not sad. So sorry about that. Can I talk about blunt force trauma? I mean, stuff that you suffered in your near-death experiences, like all the 1,000 of them? No. Hey, Sean, my dog died. Let's go. Based. Can I talk about the Trauma Center games? I do want to play them, so no spoilers. Cases 1 or 2 were last week. Yeah, the blunt force trauma cases were last week. Now it's a stab wound. Yeah, Icebox is right. Guys, we have a spear as the murder weapon this time, so you can't. It's no longer related. Did we ever court April May? No, we did. We did not. We actually, I think we didn't. Take one for the team and do it. Okay, good job, buddy. More people should kill people with spears. Yeah, it's so cool. It's funny that you're saying that when you're playing Oblivion, the game that has no spears. That took them away. I think the spears were a thing in Morrowind, right? And then Oblivion took them away. So that's kind of funny. Oh! The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. Hey, Billy, how's it going? Shower ASMR? You think that just works when like we're a redeem? Hello, I speak Caswell. Hello, Rude Felix Bjorn. Bjorn. That's a command. It's not. But it's not a command. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Oh, that's pretty good. He's a wizard. He can use those. His strength and dex are stuck at 1, but his mag and int are at 57. Damn. My tailcoat? Spears are so cool. They had spears in Kingdom Come Kingdom Come. Looks like camera. Deliverance. But they were very rare and didn't have a skill tree. Oh. Legutan said hi. Yeah. Hello, Regulus. Yeah. Knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. Could you please fix it for next stream? I'll think about it. Are we getting on Chivalry after stream? No. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The sequel has a polearm skill tree, but they kind of suck. Clunky to use. Aw. The security lady, old bag.
What? Whippersnapper?
Order! Is this true, old bag?
like she's gonna say yes to this?
Old bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. Ace Attorney Trilogy is so fun. Been a while since I played. I've never played this. This is my first time, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really cool. Also, no, Baki, it's not because you're brown, no. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would you go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor.
She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Ah, yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Really?
What? What's that supposed to mean? You all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Maybe giving her a break would be the better idea. I think I'll do that, because if I press further, I run the risk of like ruining the stuff I said somehow. Like, I got a nice stir from the audience from saying stuff. So I think I'll give her a break. Let's give her a break, see what happens. I guess this does kind of make it look like she's the killer. Funny, I feel bad for her all of a sudden.
It's true that the witness could conceivably have committed this crime. Yet we must not forget that the victim was an action hero. As formidable as her personality may be, I doubt she'd be strong enough.
Uh-oh. If he removes her from consideration, that means Mr. Powers is it. Sorry, Windbag, but I don't have a choice. Okay, so I do have to press further, I see. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's action on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The kid? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer. No?
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it... Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper.
I have proof. I have evidence.
Proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
The spear is too heavy, I guess. Also, the card key. No, the card key, they can get into the employee area, but what about the Wait, is it the card key? It might be the card key then. I think it's the murder. I think it's the card key. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. I uninstalled Overwatch 2 from Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Baki, that is very commendable. I was actually considering reinstalling just for the Street Fighter pack. but I also haven't done it. I suppose it's the best for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for the day. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I'm gonna install it again because I forgot to buy the Street Fighter Mega Pack. Oh. Then I'll re-uninstall? Wow. Okay.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Just need my jury skin. Honestly, I understand.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Was it Gumshoe again? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Interesting.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? He told me to shut my trap and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? There was.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... let's continue.
He said they had nothing to do with it.
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So they bribed her? You got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Well, I guess I did, but I am still interested. Keep quiet about something. There were some other people in the studio. Oh. Okay, we got all the information then. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. We got everything. They were actually in the studio the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. Damn. She really left him hanging on this one. And I guess that's it. Them? Who are these people? Director and the producer. And we're done. How did we get to hear? Yeah, it's kind of interesting how we actually got to hear Edgeworth's thoughts. Oh, maybe it's like the case of being able to read the thoughts on his face, like Phoenix. Yeah, let's take a break. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at the global studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Haha, he has homework. Yeah, the attorneys are so yoked. That's pretty funny.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Really, it's nothing. Grin. Or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Oldbag? I mean, Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Mr. Powers? As in Austin Powers, baby? No, it's not him. It's not Mike Myers, no. Yeah, baby. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Well done, everybody. I only did one thing wrong today, which was accuse a child of being a murderer. I mean, in my defense, it could have been a child. But I guess we'll learn all about this next time. I do have to stop for the day because I do have to wake up early tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. We're going to do like a short stream today. Average ASP Caswell activities. What did you... Oh, blaming a child? What do you mean? You think I blame kids for murder all the time? It's only sometimes, like today specifically. So you hate us? I mean... No, I did... Oh, you did miss earlier. I called you people, you meta freaks. I called you cool. Like the one time. So like, you should appreciate me. Just saying. Extend stream by 2 hours. It doesn't work like that. Also, this is not even a subathon or anything. My gosh. Anyway. Let's see who is on. How do I ban Ace-chan? It's literally impossible. You can't ban me. I cannot be banned. So we're going to be just in time to raid just before the ads. Isn't that great? What will I watch while I eat my sandwich now? I'm sorry. We could raid another wizard, I guess? Which wizard? Where's the funny TV man? Stop being on TV. What happened? I'm sorry. I usually like to stream a lot longer, but they called me into work earlier than it was initially planned, so I had to cut my stream short. I have to go sleep. Unfortunately, this human body of mine sucks. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I am working, it's not a long work day. But it might be hectic. I don't know. Maybe. It depends. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Don't bet on it, but maybe. Maybe I'll continue tomorrow. Then you can have your sandwich then. Just put the sandwich in the fridge until then. A few suggestions. Unwind with us? No, I don't really have any time. I have to get ready for bed. But let me know the names if you don't want to stream. Did you want to play Overwatch 2 tomorrow? I don't have it installed though. I uninstalled it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. To reinstall, I have to delete a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. I know. Anyway, make your suggestions now. I want to raid before the ads start, which is like in Gelteron. Oh, what's he doing?
Spellcrafter. I'm looking for some spells.
Irina? Who's that?
Sauce in a roll. What?
Ooh.
What are people eating? They're just putting food together. They're just piling food, like different. They're just piling shit they find, and they're like putting it in a meal, and they're like, "Yeah, this is dinner." That's crazy.
Okay, let's raid Spellcrafter.
It was even like the top.
Spellcrafter Galtaran. For those who don't know, he is a amusing little. Well, not little, but he's an amusing British wizard man. He's currently doing a fun little yapping session, so you guys can have some fun watching him. He's also, that's funny, because Regulus, who's doing the TRPG thing I'm in, I'm with Galteron in the same TRPG party. British derogatory. So you guys can have some fun watching him as well. Let's do... what's the raid message? Let's snooze the end. Objection! My witness aced his pants before the murder. Okay, we can do that, yeah. Maybe add a raid to that, or maybe like a little emoji or something. Whatever you want to do. There's some bomb emote. Here's bomb emotes, and if you want, you can use a different emote. Do you have an explosion emote? Yeah, we can do this. Thanks for doing. Yeah, it was fun. I hope you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Wouldn't it be the instead of my? There's no time. Make do. Catch you guys next time. Later.